Welcome back. First things first, I would like to first teach you guys about death as a mechanic in Sekiro. And because it is highly possible that now in the future, as I encounter more events in the future, as I progress with the game, it is very likely that I die. I want to demonstrate on my own terms how dying works in this game. So I am going to purchase this bite down. Let us purchase both, because why not? We shall ensure that Black Hat Badger is really happy, and we shall go back to our last commune idol. Let us go back atop the Ashina castle. Now this bite down item that I have purchased has certain very niche uses. I mean, I'm sure you can figure those out. I haven't found the need to use it as of yet. We are just going to go travel to the Ashina castle, the castle tower lookout, which is the last idol that we were at. So for the purposes of this particular video, I will be using bite down in order to off myself and ensure that I can explain how death works as a mechanic. If you notice right now, my HP bar is on the bottom left. There is nothing above it. So now we are going to use our bite down and take ourselves out of this cruel world. First death of the run, yay! But we get a flashback to what Kuro-sama said in the Hirata estate when he rescued us. And we get the option to resurrect, which we shall do by pressing our attack button. Now if I go and rest, yes, here, resurrection. The Divine's Air Blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrective power. One charge is always restored by resting at a sculptor's idol. Killing enemies restores additional charges. Okay, so as you can see, there is a small icon above my HP bar which looks like it needs to be filled up. There is one little pink line. So the more death blows I land on enemies, that resurrection bar will fill up. But however, if I go to rest, I will always get one resurrection for free, as is indicated by the little sakura symbol above my HP bar. The second one still needs to be filled up, so you can have up to 2 resurrections at a time. Another thing to note, you can only resurrect once, which means you die, you resurrect, and if you die again, you will be dead for good. Unless you use something like a bundle Jizo statue or something like that. In which case, what ends up happening is you lose half of your experience, your current accumulated experience, and by half of that I mean the number 12 you see 458. I will lose half of 458, and I will lose half of any money that I have accumulated, which is why it is important for you to invest in money. Alright, moving on. Now, yes, dying will decrease my XP by half, so which means if I am close to getting a next skill point, it is very risky for me to die. However, if this number is not 458, if it is 0, I do not need to worry, because it will not go down to the previous skill point. So for instance, if it is 12 and the XP is 0 and I die, it will not go down to 11 skill points. Skill points that you have accumulated are skill points accumulated for good, which is very nice. Also, another thing is unseen aid, which means every time you die for good, there is a 30% chance that you do not lose any XP or any money, which is again really nice, but I wouldn't count on it, as it is a 3 out of 10 chance that you will actually not lose anything on death, which is again not chances I would bank on. And also, if you die in this game repeatedly, this unseen aid will reduce, because there are certain NPCs in the game which will acquire a disease known as dragon rot. There is a small quest line involving Emma and the sculptor, wherein you have to go and collect another NPC's blood sample. Dragon rot can only be contracted by NPCs who you have met. Barring Emma and barring certain others, every NPC in this game can get dragon rot, especially even the vendors, okay? Alright, now that does it, let us proceed on. This video is an explanation of death and is going to be a bit of a lore exposition. We shall proceed with the gameplay in the next one. Oh, she is Ishin-sama submissive. I have been messing with royalty this far, which is not very nice, but it is quite thrill-seeking for a thrill-seeker like me. Ah, Ishin did not want to use the power of the dragon's heritage for himself, which is why he tried to help Kuro-sama escape, and he tried to use Emma to help me. The ornamental letter we received at the start of the game. Ah, Kuro-sama is downstairs. Let us go and meet Kuro-sama as soon as possible. We grab this idol here. Now, if you notice, when we go to travel, important places, the temple shows up, but this room also shows up as another important place, which is really, really nice. And now we shall speak to Kuro-sama for a huge, huge lore dump. Oh. We can agree to help Kuro, we can agree to obey the Iron Code, but the problem is if we help Kuro, it tells us that we need to obey the Iron Code, so let us save the time. How many times have you died and come back? I haven't died a single time. The death above does not count. Oh, what a noble little child. He is so mature for his age. Okay, our dialogue dump is not done yet, so we shall continue to speak to him. He gives us the immortal severance text, the rite of immortal severance. Locate the sanctuary, imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm. The incense burner. Okay. There was another divine heir. Takeru-sama. Oh, wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead I left for the divine realm. Scent of the fountainhead is key. Fountainhead. Let us discover the truth together. Yes, Kuro-sama. Oh, that's fine. I will search for them. Very well, very well. He asks us to talk to Ishin-sama. He's going to take 5 years to walk to that little point. We just need to follow him and talk to him again. I'm trying to walk as slow as a child, but I cannot. Oh, the path to his watchtower is closed. Well, that is a lie. I just visited his room earlier. Use this window to reach the roof, so we shall go over there. Open this window. Alright, and here is the shortcut to Ishin-sama's room. You just have to follow the right side. We go here, come up here, hopefully not mess up the jump for no reason. Come in here, and there he is. Do not worry about the aggro. It is the night jars underneath, but they cannot come to this room. I am just going to wait for these idiots to stop yapping so that the music stops and I can have a nice peaceful dialogue with Ishin-sama. There we go, they have the aggroed. And let us speak to Ishin-sama. My favorite character in the game. Oh, his voice is familiar. Where have I heard that before? He gives us some unrefined sake. He's the third character, by the way, who we can present with some drink and gives us a little bit of lore exposition. That is true. Oh, he calls us Sekiro. This means he's the Tengu of Ashina. He has been busy being Batman. Another reason to absolutely love this guy. Let us ask him about Immortal Severance. The Mortal Blade. Kill one who cannot die through normal means. He infested. We have met a particular infested, which is Hanbei-sama at our temple. Let us ask him where this blade can be found. Senpo Temple? I remember the old lady on the bridge telling us about Senpo Temple. They say it cannot be drawn. Oh. Of course, we have to go off the beaten path. And we have to go via the abandoned dungeon. Well, he tells us, like I said, there is an option where we can give him some drink. Ah, my favorite line in the game. Mayoeba yabureru. Hesitation is defeat. Alright, we shall now head back to Kuro-sama. Come back the way whence we came. And now if we notice, let us jump in here. The instance has changed slightly. This door is open and Kuro-sama is in the library reading books. Just going to hug this wall here and eavesdrop. Ah, Genichiro-sama somewhere lost his path. Yes, the Gunfort Shrine key, a very important key item for us to progress. And now we shall speak to Kuro-sama once again. The Mortal Blade could be key. Is that so? He tells us about the flower. Ah, yes, the sakura droplet that we obtained on defeating Lady Butterfly. It was apparently the pledge left behind by Takeru-sama. So let us use the sakura droplet. Kuro-sama performs a small ritual. So poetic, so beautiful, so beautiful. Additional resurrective power granted. I will tell you about it in just a second. First off, Kuro-sama presents us with a text about a fragrant flower. You may find the key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower. Okay. In a deep valley, indeed in the sunken valley. Of course, pathway is not direct. Okay, interesting. So the shinobi shortcut, let us see. What is this? I've opened the library. Well, oh, Jesus, that is helpful. This is the shinobi shortcut that Kuro-sama was referring to. We can see there is a little magical symbol down below. So let us run through it and let us see where it leads. Oh my god, the shinobi shortcut took us directly to the dilapidated temple. Is this the way that Emma has been coming here so sneakily? Possibly. By the way, it took me around 5 to 6 playthroughs to actually discover that this existed. And when I did, my mind was as blown as yours is probably now. Okay, so we have a few hints as to what we need to pick up. We need to pick up this mysterious flower, we need to pick up the mortal blade, and there is a third item which he hasn't mentioned that we need to pick up. Because Miyazaki-sama is very sadistic, he wants us to go pick up the flower first. I will not explain why he is sadistic, I will explain why later. I am sorry, I know I keep blue-balling you guys, but I cannot help it. You guys are a bunch of gooners anyway, y'all are used to being blue-balled, as am I. So I will explain it later. But for the time being, this third item that Kuro-sama has not told us about is the item which we are going to procure first, because fuck Miyazaki and fuck his sadism. Now having said that, I will leave this video right here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!